We've seen already that when we're working with two variables or two data sets and we want to make direct comparisons, then a line graph can be a great choice. When we want to aggregate or give a sense of proportion, then a stacked area graph could be a wonderful selection. Now what we're going to look at is the scatter plot, and we use the scatter plot when we want to inquire about the association or how are two variables related. We're going to look at two different examples. One looks for an association between height and weight. The other one looks for an association between unit sales that a company has sold and profits for that same year. What we're going to do is highlight the data. We're going to insert a chart. We're going to scroll up, change the chart type, and right here we've got scatter chart. So let's take a look at scatter chart. It shows the ordered pairs, what X was doing and what Y was doing, subject by subject. So for one subject versus the other subject, what their paired height and weight were. And the taller somebody is, the more they tend to weigh, but there's not this slavish adherence, right? Let's address something that is not so great about this. We've got tons of space down on the bottom, and we're getting sort of capped off up at the top. So I'll show you how to get around that. Quick side note, if you wanted to change the color or whatnot, you could go down and just customize that. Now let's go down lower to vertical axis. And in vertical axis, we are going to set the minimum at 40. And now 40 is our new min, which is great. Now it's not so empty at the bottom. It's still looking kind of pinched off and crowded at the top. So let's increase the maximum from 80 up to, say, 90. This visual looks quite nice. We do get some sense that there is a rough linear positive association between height and weight, as we would have suspected that there was all along. And that's scatter plot A. Let's take a look at another scatter plot. Oh, I want to bring something up. Notice that we didn't highlight the subjects, right? Like nowhere on this graph do we see Harry or Nina or Tamika or Tanya. And the same is going to hold true here for this company. We're comparing its unit sales, how many units did it sell, to its profits for the year, but there is no like 2012, 2013, 2014 that's going to show up. We're just going to highlight this, insert, chart, setup. We're going to go to scatter plot. This is quite nice. I mean, we're making very good use of our x-axis as well as our y-axis. So no major changes to the axes. There is one last thing that I would like to show you. Within Customize, you go over to Series, and you can create a trend line, which gives you what's technically called the regression line, the line that best fits the data. And that's right there.